Do you want to know how to be able to do your first chin-up fast? If you're watching this video, I can only imagine the answer is yes. What you need to do is understand how to use isometric muscle contractions and eccentric muscle contractions. This is how you nail those pull-ups. Stick around, I'm going to show you how.
We are the gym that teaches people how to move instead of just exercise, because we believe that health is about performance, not just body image.
So what's an isometric and an eccentric muscle contraction? Well, an isometric muscle contraction is when the muscle fibers neither lengthen nor shorten during the contraction. So if I grab a dumbbell and hold it here like this, my bicep is in an isometric muscle contraction. It's not shortening and it's not lengthening, but it's contracting to hold my arm there. An eccentric muscle contraction is when the muscle fibers lengthen during the contraction. So if I hold that same weight and I lower it down slowly, the bicep is going through an eccentric muscle contraction. Now, eccentrically, you are generally 50% stronger than you are concentrically. So if I could lift 20 pounds like this with a concentric bicep curl, I could most likely lower 30 pounds under control. But I wouldn't be able to lift that 30 pounds for one rep. And that's something that is really, really important to understand for busting through these pull-up plateaus. Because if you can't do one single pull-up, then we need to learn how to use eccentric reps to be able to bust through that plateau. So the way an eccentric pull-up works, it's when you start with your chest against the bar, your scapula depressed and retracted, and then you lift your feet off the ground and you slowly lower down. And the way we manipulate eccentric contractions is through three variables. Hey, in case we haven't met, my name's Rad Burmeister. I'm one of the founders of Unity Gym and co-creators of the UMS, the Unified Movement System, where we teach people how to balance strength, flexibility, and fitness into 1 hour workouts so that you get everything that you need done in order to become athletic. Now, if you want to get started with this, if you want to know the principles of our programming, you can grab one of the free blueprints. There's a link in the description of this video for a couple of downloads for you. Or if you're ready to jump in and buy one of our strength, flexibility or calisthenics skills programs, there's a link in the description for our library of programs where you can grab one. And if you want to take your training to the next level, then we've got an exclusive offer for you to join our UMS online coaching program where you can work with me personally doing our unified movement system. It's a 30-day free trial and a sweet deal if you decide to stay on after that trial. That's where we teach you the UMS, the 1 hour workouts to balance strength, flexibility, and fitness following periodization. So you get a new program every 4 weeks and you get coaching by me via our private coaching group. The first is the time of the eccentric contraction. And what we look for is a minimum of a 3-second eccentric contraction. If you can't yet do a 3-second eccentric pull-up, then what we try and get people to do is to develop a little bit of strength using isometric strength, which we're going to talk about in a sec. So once you can do a 3-second eccentric muscle contraction, the first thing we look for is to be able to increase the reps per set. So let's get up from 3 to 5 reps per set. Once we can get up there, we look at increasing the time of the eccentric contraction. So going from 3 seconds up to 5-second eccentrics, up to 7 seconds, and then up to 8 or 9 seconds. Once you get up to that, the next variable that we manipulate is 0-second pause between eccentric reps. Now, once you get to a point where you can perform 3 eccentric contractions of about 9 or 10 seconds per contraction with no rest between reps, you should be able to perform 1 concentric rep. The same is true for almost any exercise. That's what most coaches have uncovered when working with people that can't do a movement and they use eccentric contractions. 3 eccentric reps of a 10-second contraction with no pause between reps usually equals the strength required for 1 concentric rep. Now, let's talk about if you can't do a 3-second eccentric contraction on a pull-up, what are you going to do? We're going to work isometric contractions. So the isometric pull-up is when you still have your feet to the ground, you have a bar set up that's roughly about the middle of your neck height, and you pull so that your chest touches the bar, you're pulling the shoulders back and down. It's very, very important that you don't let your shoulders roll forward when you do this. And when you're doing that, you take as much weight out of the feet without letting your shoulders come up and forward like this, and then you contract and hold for between 15 and 25 seconds is a good time, okay? Now the goal is to be able to get the feet off the ground and hold for 15 to 25 seconds. If you can do that, you're going to be able to do very, very good eccentric reps, and if you can do very good eccentric reps, you're going to be able to nail that first pull-up. Hey, thanks for watching that video. If you liked it, consider subscribing to our channel and make sure you click the notification bell so you know when our weekly videos are uploaded. Now, the best thing for you to do if you want to stay connected with us and get free online coaching is to join our private Facebook group. It's called the UMS Movement Mastermind, and we go live daily where we answer our members' questions. It's very interactive because you can post questions while we're live and we interact with you on the show. You can also upload videos or pictures of yourself with any movements, any stretches, strength training movements, calisthenics, weightlifting, anything that you're struggling with, and we'll critique you, give you feedback, let you know how you can get better. It's a really valuable resource. It allows a lot of communication with us and also our senior tribe members. You'll get answers very, very quickly, and it's absolutely free. So jump on Facebook, search for UMS Movement Mastermind and join now. Until next time, have a great day.